The cities and towns are ready for a grand tourism showcase. Together and united, experience what Ilocano hospitality is all about. We invite you as we travel around the province, and our first stop is Lawag City. The word Lawag means bright or light in the native Ilocano language, and the place is dubbed as the Sunshine City. It is the provincial capital and province's political, commercial, and industrial hub, and home of Ilocos region's busiest commercial airport, the Lawag International Airport. The city is gifted with must-see cultural and historical landmarks, as well as rugged and mountainous terrains. So let the rays of sunshine focus the spotlight and emulate the locals with "We shout Lawag, we say Lawag." Enjoy the sand slides and vintage 4x4 rides at Paz Sand Dunes. It is locally known as Bantay, a name which refers to the common perception that the dunes resemble pigs in shape. 85 square kilometers or 33 square miles in terms of size, and it is a protected sandy coastal desert and beach. It is also called as the Desert of the North. It is a popular location for shooting films, including the Hollywood film Born on the 4th of July. Capture the old yet picturesque landmark of the sinking bell tower. Built in 1707 and has a foundation of 90 meters or 300 feet. The bell tower sinks into the ground at the rate of an inch a year. Earthquake Baroque-style structure and survived several minor earthquakes since its construction. Made of locally manufactured bricks joined by molasses and juice of sablot leaves mixed with lime and sand, and reinforced with 4 massive columns on each corner and a winding stairway leading to the belfry. Used to have a large clock on the tower's western face. Walk through and trace the roots from the past at the Museo Ilocos Norte. A small museum showcasing artifacts and other items exploring local and regional culture and heritage. Has a souvenir shop called Sarusar for shopping pleasure with a wide selection of native products.
Paoay! Paoay Kumakaway was the previous tourism tagline of Ilocos Norte, literally translating to Paoay Waves. The slogan highlights the central role of the historic town of Paoay in the province's tourism thrust. Better see the place when it waves at you and be proud of the heritage of Paoay! Be astonished with the most photographed church in the province, the San Agustin Church of Paoay, UNESCO's World Heritage Site under the collective group of Baroque churches of the Philippines in 1993. Declared as the National Cultural Treasure by the Philippine government in 1973. Famous for its distinct architecture highlighted by enormous patterns on the side and back of the building. Exterior walls are made with large coral stones and bricks. Church's construction was completed 1710. Masses are heard in Ilocano, English, and Tagalog. Church's 3-story bell tower was constructed separately from the church building on the right side, resembling a pagoda. It stands at the same distance from the church as a protection against earthquake and served as an observational post for Filipino revolutionaries against the Spaniards in 1898 and by the Filipino guerrillas against the Japanese soldiers during the World War II. Check the mansion interiors and hallways of Malacañang of the North. Presidential Museum, built by the Philippine Tourism Authority in 1977 for President Marcos' 60th birthday, and served as an official residence for the President's family when they were staying in Ilocos Norte. 2-story mansion overlooking the legendary Paoay Lake were the site of prosperous barangay called San Juan de Sahugon, sunk following an earthquake. Consists of 7 rooms with each room having the theme of historical event from the Marcos era. study, agriculture, diplomacy, OFW, culture, nation building, and family.
Pagudpud. It is the northernmost settlement in the province and a popular tourist destination, as the town is nestled among endless turquoise waters and powdery white sand beaches. This peaceful and thought-provoking town encourages you to slow down and live life moment by moment. Plan the escapade upway north and surrender to peace, serenity, and tranquility in Pagudpud. Paint the scenic view at the Patapat Viaduct. Popularly known as the Patapat Bridge, this 1.3-kilometer long concrete coastal bridge which connects the Maharlika Highway from Ilocos region to Cagayan Valley was completed and opened to traffic in October 1986. It is elevated 31 meters over sea level and it is the fourth longest bridge in the Philippines. Heal your worries away and rejuvenate your soul at the Paraiso ni Anton. Cool waters of the mountain stream are reputed to have miraculous healing properties. Many people stop to take a sip of these waters and others fill up their containers to take home. Find a promising solace in Saud. Pagudpud's tourist haven with fine white sand beach and clear blue seas. It is also Pagudpud's hub for snorkeling, scuba diving, and windsurfing. You will never feel blue in Blue Lagoon. From the reportedly longest over-the-water zipline in the world, which spans 1.2 kilometers, to surfing are just few activities you'll enjoy in Blue Lagoon, plus the stunning rock formations. Located at Maira-Ira Point, the northernmost tip of mainland Luzon, the cove is strewn with white pebbly sands and the shallow beach is as clear and blue as the skies above.
Pangil. The town is situated 66 kilometers away north of Ilocos Norte's capital, Lawag. About 10 kilometers south of the town is the famous Zigzag Road, which provides travelers a sweeping view of Bangi's verdant mountains, the blue sea, and the flowing river that snakes through its western borders. Love thy nature and be fascinated with the wind turbines in Pangil. Gaze at the jaw-dropping long blades of Pangil windmills, home of the first windmill in Southeast Asia. 70-meter high wind turbines queuing up along the 9-kilometer Pangil Bay shoreline. Wind turbines face the West Philippine Sea from where the prevailing wind blows towards the land. Supplies 40% of Ilocos Norte's electricity needs.
Burgos. Formerly Naparchan and was renamed Burgos in 1914 in honor of one of the three murdered princes, Father Jose Burgos. The town is endowed with scenic and tourist-attracting shore and coastline, from plain white to rough and sharp cliff naturally formed through the centuries. Experience tourism variety? Bring it on, Burgos! Go and see the view at the top of Cape Bojeador Lighthouse, locally known as Burgos Lighthouse. 66 foot tall, 20 meters octagonal stone tower can be seen from the nearby municipalities of Pasuquin and Baguio on the clear day. Declared by the Philippine government as the National Historical Landmark on August 13, 2004 and the National Cultural Treasure on June 20, 2005. North 40 geological spot at Kapurpurawan Rock Formation. kapurpurawan is from the Ilocano word purao, which means white because its color under broad daylight. White and beautiful icon of Ilocos Norte. Formed through a long process called sedimentation, accumulation of particles deposited to the shore by the force of sea waves and wind, with the aid of gravity and time, accessible by hiking and horseback riding. Exposed the hidden gem of multi-layered Karingking Falls. Discovered in 1998 when the local government unit was looking for a good water source. Best time to visit is during the rainy season of July to November with experienced local tour guide. More than an hour of hiking through a long grassy and rocky trail plus narrow and steep terrains, Karingking is known for its multidimensional majestic waterfalls.
Adams. Settled deep in the mountains, surrounded by forests, streams, and rice fields, this town offers a different flavor on the tourism table. Discover a different world, reveal the potential, and enjoy the thrilling adventures in Adams. Chase the most spectacular waterfalls, the In-triguing Falls. The municipality of Adams has an overwhelming 18 documented waterfalls, and In-triguing is considered as the premier falls in town. It is more than an hour walk from the town proper, passing by cliffs, water rapids, and terraces. It is 25 feet in elevation and has two fascinating pool basins. Water flows down to Bola River, then finally draining into the China Sea.
VINTAR. It is a landlocked municipality in the coastal province, and it is the only first-class municipality in Ilocos Norte. The town is relatively rugged and is generally characterized by mountains, which form part of the Luzon Cordillera mountain ranges, interspersed with plains, valleys, and bodies of water. Kick your feet up and go have an amazing adventure in VINTAR. Indulge your adventure spirits at the Umok ni Siwawer Eco-Tourism Nature Park, home of the first bike line adventure in Region 1, famous for its VINTAR bike line. Other notable thrills include surfline, Superman zipline, 4x4 all-terrain vehicle, hydrocycle water bike, floater, zerbal, and kayaking.
Pitdig. The town is known for its native Pedro Mateo Hulitaro Base Revolt. Therefore, the town is famous for its basi and for their sariwagwag, a dish made out of gabi leaves and fresh shrimps. The town hall is located on the top of the hill, offering panoramic views of fields and mountains. Pitdig is the birthplace of TEOFILO YLDEFONSO, a Filipino swimmer who is the first Filipino to win an Olympic medal and the only Filipino to win multiple medals. Dig to the roots and know its worth, learning while traveling in Pitdig. Be amazed at the Pitdig Vegetable Garden and Sunflower Farm. Located in Maruya Village, 6 kilometers away from the town proper. Showcases diversified organic farming system, houses of coffee roasting facility, and food factory school where various skill training courses are offered by the Pitdig government in cooperation with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA.
Solsona. The town is blessed with splendid nature, scenic landscapes, and underrated tourist spots that will surely enchant the adventurous souls. Soul searching, and cloud chasing have different meanings in Solsona. See a good place to commune with nature of Karingking Serrek Picnic Grove. Enjoy activities such as hiking, trekking, water tubing, kayaking, swimming, 4x4 off-road ride on the mountainside or river crossing, and archery. Hiking options include hiking to Falls Uno, hiking to Falls de Cinco, hiking and camping to Christian's Peak, and hiking and camping to the EMG Plateau. It is also open for outdoor events and team building. Drive your way to the Sea of Clouds with breathtaking views at the Solsona Apayao Road. Located between the boundary of Barangays Manalpak in Solsona Town and Butao in Calanasan, Apayao. Ride a motorbike or 4x4 off-road vehicle to reach the newly opened highway linking the two provinces, where a view deck at the top offers them a picturesque sight of surrounding areas with rich flora and fauna amid the sea of clouds of Mount Kilang.
Dingras. The town's name was derived from a famous classic romantic story of Ding, a warrior, and Ras, who belongs to a prominent family. The town is also the rice granary of Ilocos Norte. Classy and lovely, get ready to fall in love with a comforting environment in Dingras. Find a place to ease the scorching heat in Madongandang. It is located in San Marcelino, Dingras. It bisects with the central townships of Dingras, Sarat River, and the Paz Sand River in Lawag City.
Sarat. The town is the birthplace of the late President Ferdinand Edralin Marcos. The former names were Kabayugan, meaning where bayou grows, San Miguel de Caning, and San Miguel de Sarat. Its name was officially changed to Sarat in 1916. You can change the name but not the authenticity of Sarat. Drop by and pay tribute at the Santa Monica Church, largest church in Ilocos Norte, built in 1779. The church was originally known as San Miguel Church in remembrance of the first Agustinian missionaries that arrived in Sarat. Head over and notice the Marcos Museum. This is actually the house where former President Ferdinand E. Marcos was born in 1970. The two-story Bahay ng Bato turned museum is open daily except Sunday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
CURRIMAO. One of the coastal towns of Ilocos Norte is a small and quiet municipality, an often ignored destination in Ilocos Norte. This town is facing the West Philippine Sea, boasts of a series of shallow tidal pools and serrated, coral-like rock formations that extend to about 2 kilometers along the Pangil Bay. Coral rock formations at its finest. Do not skip the charming CURRIMAO. Striking seascapes dotting the Ilocanja coastline and is truly visit-worthy, the Pangil Coral Rock Gardens. An impressive work of nature where people can swim in the hidden rock pools with cobalt to jade color. The calcified masses of these coral rocks were used as materials in building Baroque churches across Ilocos region.
Bana, a small municipality and is home of weaver ants, locally known as Abus. Hence, the Panagabus Festival is born. with a central theme of focusing on the resilience of people and their industry, which is focused on the bountiful harvest of the Abot's egg. Explore the spot on beauty and culture of Bana. Get lost in a thrilling escapade at the Paraiso de Karingking. Home of Bana's zipline, 160 meters, the first in the north to south. Has a hanging bridge 30 meters long, connecting two mountains.
Badoc. It is the birthplace of Filipino painter Juan Luna. It is the closest town bordering to the nearby town of Sinait in Ilocos Sur. It is rich in historical, cultural, and natural fascinations. Intriguing border hidden gems you can treasure. Visit Badoc. Better know your history at the Juan Luna Shrine. The reconstructed two-story ancestral house of the painter Juan Luna, the revolutionary general Antonio Luna, and the violinist Manuel Luna. The museum displays antique furniture, vintage photographs, and personal memorabilia of the Luna family, and reproductions of Luna's artworks, Espolarium, and El Pacto de Sangre or Blood Compact. Second floor retains the living room, bedrooms, azotea and chapel, all furnished with period furniture and accessories. Swim your heart out at the Badoc Island. An inhabited island located about 1 kilometer off the shore of Barangay Pagsanahan. Popular surfing spot in northern Philippines. Be noble and holy at the La Virgen Milagrosa Chapel. Sanctuary of the miraculous statue of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Believed to have arrived between the shores of Barangay Pagetpet Badoc and Barangay Dadalagiten, Sinait, Ilocos Sur, together with the image of the Santo Cristo Milagroso de Sinait. Only fishermen from Badoc were able to carry the image of La Milagrosa, while those from Sinait could move only the image of Cristo Milagroso.